Hey everybody, my name is Jim Martinson. I represent the team of Jim and Julie Martinson. I want to tell you a little about my personal story. I started here when I was 24 years old, single, living in an apartment, and my financial background really wasn't very strong. I actually got a F in math. I knew how to make money and I knew how to spend money, but I really didn't know how to keep money. And that's one of the things I learned here when I got started. I was actually a college dropout. I really couldn't find myself in college, didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So I went into the farm equipment business with my dad. Thankfully, at the third dealership, there was an opening. My dad had been in the largest farm equipment dealership in the state of Wisconsin. We had 3 different locations in the state, Brooklyn, Janesville, and then Prairie du Sac, Wisconsin. We were the largest dealer for International Harvester. Long story short, in the late 80s, farming was a disaster. I mean, the farm equipment business, which was tied to that, was very rough. Dad ended up selling all 3 dealerships. But there was something that was very interesting that we learned while he was just wrapping up the last dealership. My dad on the last dealership had $13 million of debt left to pay back and had $2.5 million worth of life insurance, spending over $2,000 a month. And one of the things that really got to him is that guy was a friend. He had the keys to his cabin. He found out later he could have covered all his debt, that $13.5 million worth of debt. Instead of having $2.5 million worth of life insurance, he could have had that over $13 million worth of life insurance for the same premiums had it been term insurance. Because what he found out is he owned cash value life insurance. Dad became a crusader. Within 3 or 4 months, he was a vice president. He actually introduced me to the company. And about 6 months after he had been in the business, of course, he was already a vice president. So here we are today. I worked for about 2 years in the business, part-time, while I was working a carpet cleaning business. I made okay money doing that, but guess what? I was the one that did all the work in order to get paid, so I was in one of those self-employed positions, you know. And I'll tell you, it was hard at first, but I can tell you that I went after this business. I made about $28,000 my first year part-time. I've always made money. Started building a team. Didn't really know what I was doing, but later on figured it out. Since 1995, we've been paid over $100,000 a year. I think that's like 14 plus years now that we've been making a 6-figure income. We've been paid millions in this business. We live in a beautiful home just outside of this area in Brookfield, actually in Pewaukee, and I have 3 kids. Nicholas, who is 12 now, Heather, who's 9, or actually she just turned 10, and then we just had a new baby here a couple months ago named Grant. Boy, this business has just really meant something to us. It made a difference because we can now be involved in our church, in our community, and also build a business that helps other people reach their goals and dreams. I just want to challenge you to go out there and go after your goals and dreams. Don't let anybody stop you. There's no doubt that it's going to be hard work. You got to understand this takes work. But anything with value, whether it be a family and having kids or a business like this, anything worth value is worth working for and giving it all you got. So give it all you got, and we'll see you sometime soon at the top, okay?